stop right there. Ever sent a message and just stared at your phone, heart pounding, waiting for a reply? Yeah, we've all been there, but here's the deal. What if I told you that everything you thought you knew about texting to win someone's heart is wrong? That's right, 99% of people are missing the mark, and today we're flipping the script. Let me share with you 7 mind-blowing text messages that could make the difference between getting ghosted and getting a date. And trust me, these aren't your average, "Hey, how's it going?" texts. Let's dive in. 1. The intrigue hook. Okay, let's start with a banger. Imagine this: you send a message that leaves her curious, thinking about you all day. You're not just another person in her inbox. You're the mystery she can't get out of her mind. How do you do that? Simple, keep it mysterious. Instead of asking, "How was your day?" try something like this. Ano siya son algo incredible, yai tutabas inel. To contar mas cuando nos veamos. Boom. Now she's hooked. And trust me, she'll be thinking about that all day, wondering what exactly you dreamed about. But here's the real kicker: this kind of message isn't just about creating curiosity. It's about planting a seed, a subtle suggestion that her presence in your life is significant, even when she's not around. You're making her feel special, like she's on your mind, even in your dreams. It's a playful yet powerful way to let her know that she's not just another person in your life. She's someone who stands out. Let's break down why this works. Curiosity is a natural human instinct. When you leave something unfinished or hint at something intriguing, it triggers a need to know more. She'll be thinking, what could he have dreamed about? Why was I in it? And the more she thinks about it, the more you stay on her mind. It's like Inception, but for dating. And here's a pro tip: don't overuse this technique. The key is to sprinkle it in just the right amount to keep things interesting without seeming too mysterious or distant. Balance is everything. 2. The emotional connection. Let's shift gears for a moment. Here's the thing: emotions are the secret sauce of any good relationship. If your texts don't make her feel something, you're missing out on a huge opportunity. You want her to feel something when she reads your texts, right? So here's a pro tip. Mi sacas una sonrisa en los dias más difíciles. Gracias por estar ahí. This isn't just a compliment, it's a connection. You're showing her that she matters, that she has a real impact on your life. And trust me, that goes a long way. Think about it: how many people actually take the time to acknowledge the positive impact someone else has on their life? It's rare, and that's why it's so powerful. When you send a message like this, you're not just texting her, you're creating an emotional bond. You're telling her, you make my life better just by being in it. And honestly, who wouldn't want to hear that? But here's the trick: don't just send this out of the blue. Timing is everything. Maybe she's had a rough day, or maybe she just sent you a message that made you smile. Use that moment to express your gratitude. It feels natural, and it hits harder when it's in response to something she's done. Another layer to this is vulnerability. When you say something like, "You make even my worst days better," you're opening up or showing that you're not afraid to be a little vulnerable. And that's incredibly attractive. It shows that you're not just about surface level conversations, you're someone who can connect on a deeper level. And remember, this isn't just a one-time thing. Building an emotional connection takes consistency. So make it a habit to appreciate her, to acknowledge the little things she does that make your life brighter. It's those small, consistent gestures that build a strong foundation for any relationship. 3. The genuine interest. All right, let's talk about interest, real genuine interest. Not just the what's up kind of interest, but the I really want to know you kind. This is where most people drop the ball. They focus too much on keeping the conversation going and not enough on actually making it meaningful. But here's the deal: if you want to stand out, you've got to show that you're genuinely interested in who she is, not just what she's up to. Instead of the usual small talk, how about this: Cuente más sobre tu pasión por el dibujo? ¿Qué tienes espera? This isn't just a question, it's an invitation for her to share a piece of her world with you. And when you show genuine interest in what she loves, you're creating a connection that's more than just surface level. Here's why this works: people love talking about what they're passionate about. It's a subject that naturally brings out their enthusiasm and energy. By asking her about something she cares deeply about, you're not only making her feel valued, but you're also getting to know her on a much deeper level. But there's more to it than just asking questions. It's about how you respond. When she shares something with you, don't just say, "That's cool." Engage with it. Ask follow-up questions, share your thoughts, maybe even relate it to something you've experienced. This shows that you're not just asking out of obligation, you're genuinely interested in what she has to say. And here's a little secret: when you show genuine interest in someone's passions, they'll start associating those positive feelings with you. Every time she thinks about drawing or painting, she'll remember the conversation she had with you. And that's how you start to build a connection that's based on more than just attraction. It's based on real, meaningful interaction. But remember, this isn't about interrogating her. It's about having a natural flowing conversation. So mix it up. Talk about your interests too, share stories, make it a two-way street. That's how you build a connection that's both deep and balanced. 4. The confidence statement. Confidence is key, but there's a fine line between confidence and cockiness. And let's be real, no one likes a show-off. But when done right, confidence is incredibly attractive. So how do you nail that perfect balance? Here's how: be clear, be direct, but always be respectful. Let's say you're ready to take things to the next level. Instead of beating around the bush, try this: siento que tenemos una conexión especial. This isn't just about asking her out, it's about making a statement. You're not just hoping she'll say yes, you're confident that she will because you notice the same connection she has. And here's the magic of this: when you express what you feel with certainty, it's not just your confidence that shines through, it's your sincerity. Now let's unpack why this is so effective. Confidence is all about self-assurance. When you know what you want and you express it clearly, it's incredibly appealing. It shows that you're not afraid of going after what you want. And in this case, it's her. But here's the thing: confidence without respect is just arrogance. So make sure that your message is always respectful of her feelings and boundaries. There's another layer to this as well. Being direct saves both of you time. It clears the air and sets the tone for what you're both looking for. If she's interested, she'll appreciate your straightforwardness. If not, you've at least been clear about your intentions, and there's no harm in that. But here's a pro tip: don't just rely on your words. Back it up with actions. If you say you're confident about the connection, show it by being consistent, by being there when you say you will, by following through on your plans. Confidence is as much about what you do as it is about what you say. And remember, confidence is attractive, but so is humility. Know when to step back, when to listen, and when to let her take the lead. It's all about balance. 5. The shared experience. Let's take it a step further. Shared experiences. You want to create moments, even if they're just over text, that you both can look back on. This is where you start to really build something special. Something that feels like it's just the two of you against the world. How about this for a message? Recuerdo cuando tuve mi primera experiencia saltando en paracaídas. Fue increíble. ¿Tienes alguna historia similar? You're inviting her into a moment, a memory, and asking her to share one of hers. It's an intimate, it's personal, and it's powerful. Shared experiences, even when they're just talked about, create a sense of togetherness. But you're not just two people chatting, you're two people connecting on a deeper level, sharing parts of your lives that have shaped who you are. Why does this work so well? Because storytelling is one of the oldest and most powerful ways to connect with another person. When you share a story, you're opening up a piece of yourself. And when she responds with a story of her own, she's doing the same. It's a back and forth that goes beyond the usual text conversation. It's the start of a bond. But here's the key: don't just talk about your past. Talk about your future too. Maybe say something like, "Siempre querido visitar Machu Picchu. Que te parece la idea de una aventura juntos algún día?" You're not just reminiscing about the past, you're also creating a vision for the future, a future that could include her. And this is where the magic happens. You're not just texting. You're building a relationship, one memory, one story at a time. So next time, think about what experiences you can share. Maybe it's a funny story from your childhood, or a dream you've always had, or a challenge you've overcome. Whatever it is, make it personal, make it meaningful, and most importantly, make it yours. 6. The supportive boost. Everyone loves a cheerleader, someone who's got their back no matter what. When she's having a tough day, be the one to lift her spirits. But don't just send generic messages like "hope you're okay." Instead, be specific, be personal. Try something like "Si que puedes con cualquier cosa que se te presente. Estoy aquí si necesitas hablar." This isn't just about offering support, it's about showing that you believe in her. You're not just another person offering empty platitudes. You're someone who truly cares about her well-being and believes in her ability to overcome whatever challenges she's facing. Why is this so powerful? Because we all have moments of doubt, moments where we're not sure if we can handle what life throws at us. When you're the one who steps in and says, "I believe in you," it means more than you can imagine. It's like a breath of fresh air in the middle of a storm. But here's the thing, don't just offer support when things are tough. Be there in the good times too. Celebrate her successes, cheer her on when she's doing well, and be genuinely happy for her when things are going great. It's easy to be there when someone's down, but being there when things are good shows that you're truly invested in her happiness. And here's a pro tip sometimes: the best way to support someone is just to listen. You don't always need to have the perfect words or the best advice. Sometimes all she needs is someone who's willing to listen, to be there, to let her vent or cry or laugh without judgment. So be that person for her. Remember, the goal here isn't just to be supportive, it's to be a constant, reliable presence in her life, someone she can count on no matter what. And when you do that, you're not just building a relationship, you're building trust, which is the foundation of any strong connection. 7. The playful tease. Last but definitely not least, keep it playful. Tease her in a fun way that builds attraction. So we're not talking about mean-spirited jokes or sarcasm, but lighthearted banter that keeps things exciting. Something like "Tengo algo quiero mostrar la próxima vez que nos veamos. Prepárate para una sorpresa." It's light, it's fun, and it leaves her wanting more. You're not just chatting, you're creating a sense of anticipation, a feeling that there's always something exciting just around the corner with you. And that's the kind of energy that keeps a relationship vibrant and alive. Here's why this works. Playfulness is a sign of comfort. It shows that you're confident enough to joke around, to be a little silly, to not take yourself too seriously. And that's incredibly attractive because it makes her feel like she can relax and be herself around you. But here's the key: know your limits. Playfulness is about making her smile, making her laugh, and keeping things light. It's not about crossing boundaries or making her uncomfortable. So always pay attention to how she's responding. If she's laughing along, keep it going. If she's not, dial it back a bit. Another pro tip: mix in some compliments with your teasing. For example, if she teases you about something, you could respond with, "Oh, you think you're funny, huh? I guess I can let it slide since you're so cute when you're trying to be clever." It's playful, it's flirty, and it keeps the energy positive. And remember, playfulness isn't just about the words you use, it's about the vibe you create. So keep things light, keep them, and most importantly, keep them genuine. When you do that, you're not just texting, you're creating a connection that's full of energy, excitement, and endless possibilities. And there you have it, -7 powerful text messages that could change your love life forever. Remember, it's not just about what you say, but how you say it. So go out there, give these a try, and watch how the magic happens. Oh, and if you want more tips like this, hit that subscribe button. Because trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Until then, happy texting.